Hey guys, it's Zuko. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. Today we are going to be talking about my experience getting a paramedical tattoo for my stretch marks. Okay, let's start at the beginning. So I first got stretch marks when I was in I want to say middle school or high school, somewhere in between then. And I vividly remember I was at my grandma's house for the summer. And I remember looking in the mirror one day and being like, what the heck is that? Like, what is this stretch mark on my butt doing? I don't even know if I knew that it was a stretch mark, but in my mind I was like, what is that? It didn't really mean much to me. I put some lotion on and just kept enjoying my summer. Then a couple years later, I remember being at a pool party. This was in high school. So I'm at a pool party with all my friends. We're hanging out, we're having a good time. And I remember this boy came up to me and he was like, what is that? Pointing at the stretch marks on my butt. And I was like, I wasn't gonna acknowledge it, but he was like, what is that?
Oh my God. What is that?
Is that a cut or something? And I just remember being so embarrassed, but also not saying anything. I was just gotta go. But since that moment, the insecurity has been scarred into my brain. I was able to move past that experience in my life. When I go out to the beach, when I am in public in bikini, I do still feel super happy and confident, and I just show off my stretch marks. I don't care anymore. But if there is a way to improve it, I do want to try that out, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. So let's get into my experience getting a tattoo for my stretch marks. I got this treatment done at Love Beauty Lounge in San Diego. I actually took one of my friends and we took a little trip out there. The treatment started with color matching, and this was a really long and in-depth process of her finding and mixing my exact shade. And then she cleaned the area and started tattooing. I've never gotten a tattoo before in my life, so this was kind of crazy. But yeah, basically all this treatment is a tattoo over your stretch marks to match the color of your skin, so it blends in seamlessly. They do offer other inkless versions that basically tattoo in a serum into your skin to help your body regenerate collagen. But for me, the camouflage ink method was the best one. Okay, we're finishing up my treatment now. A second ago, I got really lightheaded. We were standing up doing some touch-ups and I was like, oh my gosh, but I think it's because I didn't eat much today. And I feel completely better after sitting down for a second and eating a cookie. So yeah, we're finishing up now. I'm gonna do red light therapy next. What's the red light therapy for?
It helps speed up the healing process. Red light therapy is great for wound healing.
This is immediately after the tattoo, and I don't think you guys understand. I literally almost passed out, fainted, and that's never happened to me before, but we are better now and in the red light therapy. I stayed under the red light therapy for about 10 minutes and then said bye to Ariana. She's literally the best, and she gave me a little Aftercare packet to take home. Aftercare, you have to apply Aquaphor 3 times a day for 20 days. No sunbathing or saltwater or exfoliating, and no showering on the same day of your treatment. Avoid working out or excess sweating for 14 days. No vitamin D, and she also recommended that I take collagen while doing this. And this is what it looked like about an hour after getting the tattoo. Okay, so now let's talk through the healing process. Honestly, I feel like I healed super quickly for this, and it wasn't too bad. The first week, my stretch marks were super inflamed, super red. You can see pictures here. They're swollen, red, inflamed. At this point, I'm applying Aquaphor 3 times a day. I'm taking collagen pills every single day. Those were my 2 main aftercare things. And also I was just wearing lots of loose fitting clothing. I would try not to be sitting down for too long, or when I slept, especially, I would sleep on my stomach instead of on my side and on my back, just because it didn't hurt, but it wasn't comfortable having tight clothes on or sitting for too long or just having things touching the area. So that's what I did for week 1. These next photos are from about 3 weeks into my healing process. The stretch marks are starting now to turn darker in color. A lot of people see this. They turn either dark red, black, or dark brown. They change to a much, much darker shade than they were initially, and was holding my breath in this part of my healing process because it is very scary to see them get worse than they were before. but it wasn't too bad. At this point, they didn't really hurt anymore. I was still doing my aquaphor, still taking my collagen. I will say the aquaphor was a little less than when I first started doing it. So when I first was doing it, it was religiously 3 times a day. Now, twice a day for sure. Once in the morning, once at night. And then these pictures are 2 months later. I would say these are my final results. When I first was looking back and like reviewing the side-by-side photos, I was kind of unimpressed. I felt like I didn't really get as much of an improvement as I wanted, but they do say that you need multiple sessions usually to reach that point. I would say I have about like a 50, maybe like 40 to 50% improvement. And I will say they do look much better. Like I do notice a difference when I'm just looking at myself in the mirror around the house or going somewhere in a bikini or something like that. I do feel a little bit more confident. I do see a little bit of a difference. Just overall, the appearance of them just looks more even, a little bit smoother, but they by no means fixed them 100%, and I still do have them and you can see them. Part of me was expecting that like 0 to 100% difference, but I did know because the technician told me you usually have to do multiple sessions to get the results that you want. So yeah, that's definitely true in my case. That being said, I am very happy with my results. I'm so glad I did this, and I would do it again. Honestly, I feel like the next time I do it, I would find someone that's a little less expensive. Now that I'm kind of familiar with the treatment, I feel like you can kind of get away with going to just a less expensive place. Honestly, I feel like I could go somewhere else and get the same treatment done for a better price. So I might do that next time, although it's a little bit sketchy because you just have to be careful when you're doing any type of procedure on you, like on your body. You don't want to be like botched in any sense of the word. Not that you can really botch a tattoo. Actually, I guess you can botch a tattoo. Yeah, you can botch a tattoo. So I think the shade matching is really important, so I probably should just go back to my same girl because she has my exact shade already. If you have stretch marks and you're interested in doing a treatment like this, I hope this video helped you and really just inspires you to do it, because literally if there's something you want to tweak or change about yourself, do it. What's holding you back? Who's stopping you? There could be some external factors at play, but you don't have to feel bad for wanting to change something. I think just be sure if you're doing something more extreme, be sure you really take the time to think about it. Think about who you're doing this for, why you want to do it. Like, if it's really for you in the end, you should be able to do that, and don't let anyone make you feel bad for wanting to improve yourself and make yourself better. So yeah, if you've been wondering what you can do for stretch marks or what it's like to get a paramedical tattoo to conceal your stretch marks, I hope this video helped you out. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, maybe write a little comment about what you thought about my before and after results, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!